Hello, it is Joyce Loy here, Dare to Glow Coach. I just want to discuss something very, very important for anyone out there who is a CEO of their life. And this is about emotional intelligence. Someone may be out there wondering and asking themselves, what is emotional intelligence? And just to give you a brief story of when I got to understand what emotional intelligence was, that is around 2022 when I became so serious about my personal growth. And I remember they told me, emotional intelligence, you need it. You need it. You need it. And I was like, okay, I'm signing up for this certification to be certified that I have emotional intelligence. And to be honest with you, it felt like it was for CEOs, it was for presidents, it was for big leaders, in organizations. And there I was. When I was equipped with it, I felt special. Only to realize along the way that emotional intelligence is for everyone. Emotional intelligence is a skill. It is a skill. It is something you learn. Just like learning time management, you can learn to manage your time. It is the same thing as emotional intelligence. So you might be out there wondering, what is emotional intelligence? So I am going to explain to you what emotional intelligence is in very simple words. Emotional intelligence is managing your emotions effectively while recognizing the emotions of others. I recently published my book. It is called Dare to Glow: Unlocking Career Success. And the one thing that I talk about is also emotional intelligence. Because one thing I believe is emotional intelligence is like a superpower. Remember, emotional intelligence is a skill. It is not a trait. When I say a trait, I mean you're not born with it. You learn it. So, equip yourself with emotional skills because in this fast-paced workplace, modern workplace, emotional intelligence is as essential as technical skills. You need it. It should be part of you. And why do you need emotional intelligence? So I'm going to share a few reasons on why emotional intelligence is very important in the modern workplace today. Because one thing, when you have emotional intelligence, you are going to be open to learning. You are going to be able to accept feedback. I find so many people that think feedback is all about being criticized, is all about being negative. But the moment you get to understand emotional intelligence, the moment you learn it, you get to understand that when you're being given feedback, it's for your growth. It is for you to use it as an opportunity to learn something new, other than looking at it as a way of being attacked, as a way of being put down. The second thing that I would say emotional intelligence is very important for in this day and era is open to conflict. When we defined what emotional intelligence is, we say that it's all about you acknowledging feelings for others, acknowledging emotions of other people. So it goes to being calm in situations. Instead of reacting in a situation, you find yourself responding. And when I say responding, I mean if something happens, you find yourself taking a step back, analyzing, and then coming to find a solution to that problem rather than reacting immediately. And I love to give this example because I was there when it happened. So give yourself in a situation where you are seated with someone and then this person did something wrong, you know, and their head of department comes and starts shouting at this person. You are watching, what is happening. But because you don't want to react in the situation not knowing exactly what happened or what caused it, you also sit back and watch what is happening. So this head of department just keeps shouting and telling this person, why didn't you get the things done? What have you been up to? You are lazy. You are this and this. And this person does not react. This person doesn't say anything. The head of department just keeps shouting at this person. So this person just cries about it and decides to sit on a laptop and send a message to the head of department. And this person, B, sends an email to A, the head of department is A, and tells A, I didn't like how you spoke to me today. You came and shouted at me. I think it would have been much better talking to me in private rather than shouting at me in front of other work colleagues. I think that may cause disrespect towards, I'll have disrespect from other work colleagues because of what you've done. And the A or head of department does not reply the email. Head of department just comes downstairs and tells B, you don't tell me what to do. You don't tell me when to talk to you in private. You don't tell me when to talk to you in public. I did what I did. You're not going to do anything about it. And what does B do this time around? B doesn't also respond. B doesn't react. B just keeps quiet, cries about it again, and B goes back to her laptop. And what does she do? She sends an email back to A, the head of department, and tells A that, you know what you did was not nice. You did the same thing I just told you about. You came back and shouted at me. I just feel you are so disrespectful, and I think I need an apology. I need you to stop doing what you're doing because it is going to basically give me a mental meltdown. I'm human like you, and B goes on and on. But this time, when B is sending the email, B decides to CC the CEO and all the other big chairs of the organization. So if you are out there listening, how would you react in that situation? If you are out there, who do you think was reacting? Who do you think was responding? How would you respond? How would you react in this situation? I would just want to know what you think, and please leave it in the comment section so that we get to learn more using experiences on what emotional intelligence is. And I will go to the next point. The way emotional intelligence helps you is you become an active listener. Instead of listening to yourself speak in situations, you find yourself learning to listen to others. You become more present to understand the other person rather than only to be understood. So that is one of the things that when you're learning or emotional intelligence, you get to learn to become more of an active listener, which is a very good quality for leaders and for anyone who is leading their lives. So before I end the video for today, I would want to let you know that emotional intelligence, like they call it, is essential for you in this modern workplace or in this fast-paced work environment of today. If you need support in regards to emotional intelligence, you can read books. And one of the books you can read is my own book that I just published this year in January, or 22nd, 2024. It is one book you can read because it has tips and ways you can improve on your emotional intelligence. Then you can also watch YouTube videos that equip you. You can take up a course. If this video was valuable to you, do not hesitate to leave us a a comment on what emotional intelligence is to you. Just a reminder, emotional intelligence is a skill, so you can learn it. You can learn it and become better and better at it. It is not something you are born with. It is something you learn. It's a skill that you learn. It is a skill that you can get better and better at. I remain the Dare to Glow coach, Joyce Loike. Much love. Take care.